Today we are covering how to play Crazy Time by Evolution for complete beginners, the full mechanics of the game from the wheel structure to every bonus round, followed by the #1 strategy that gives you the best framework for every session. Crazy Time is one of the most watched live game shows in the world and one of the most misunderstood. Players jump in without knowing the segment distribution, the RTP reality, or how the top slot multiplier changes what each round is worth before the wheel spins. This video fixes all of that. By the end, you will understand every element of Crazy Time and know exactly how to approach your first or next session. What Crazy Time is. The basics. Crazy Time is a live casino game show hosted by real presenters in an Evolution gaming studio, streamed to you in real time. The core mechanic is a large physical wheel with 54 segments. Players place bets on where the wheel will land before each spin. The host spins the wheel, the flapper stops on a segment, and any player who bet on that segment wins. Players who bet on the wrong segment lose their bet. That is the entire base mechanic. The complexity and the opportunity comes from the 54 segments not being equal, and from the top slot multiplier system that operates before every spin. The wheel. What all 54 segments are. The 54 segment Crazy Time wheel is divided between number segments and bonus segments. The number segments are 1 appearing on 21 segments, 2 on 13 segments, 5 on 7 segments, and 10 on 4 segments. That accounts for 45 segments. The remaining 9 segments are the 4 bonus games: Coin Flip on 4 segments, Cash Hunt on 2 segments, Pachinko on 2 segments, and Crazy Time on 1 segment. Every segment on the wheel corresponds to a bet position. You can bet on 1, 2, 5, 10, Coin Flip, Cash Hunt, Pachinko, or Crazy Time before each spin. Understanding this distribution tells you the most important thing about Crazy Time before you place a single bet. The #1 segment is the most likely outcome on any given spin, covering 21 of 54 segments, approximately 39% of the wheel. A bet on #1 will win on roughly 4 out of every 10 spins. The Crazy Time bonus segment, covering 1 segment out of 54, will win approximately once every 54 spins. The top slot. The most important mechanic. Most beginners miss. Before every single spin of the wheel, a separate RNG-powered strip called the top slot assigns a random multiplier to one specific bet position on the wheel. The top slot can assign its multiplier to any position, a number segment or a bonus segment. If the wheel lands on the position that the top slot assigned its multiplier to, that multiplier is applied on top of the base payout. Top slot multipliers on number segments range from 2 times to 50 times. When the top slot assigns its multiplier to a bonus segment, that multiplier applies to every outcome within that bonus round. This is the mechanic that beginners most often miss because it requires watching the pre-spin screen rather than the host. Before the host spins the wheel, the top slot display shows which position received the multiplier and what value it has. A Crazy Time bonus segment receiving a 50 times top slot multiplier means every multiplier within the Crazy Time bonus round is multiplied by 50 times. The Crazy Time bonus already has the potential to produce 400 times through its internal wheel. At 50 times top slot, that becomes 20,000 times the game's maximum outcome. The 4 bonus rounds, how each one works. Coin Flip is the most frequent bonus at 4 segments on the wheel, meaning it triggers on average approximately once every 13 to 14 spins. The mechanic is simple. A physical coin shows a red side and a blue side, each with a random multiplier displayed. The coin is flipped, and whichever side lands facing up determines the payout for players who bet on Coin Flip. If the top slot applied a multiplier to the Coin Flip segment before the spin, all Coin Flip payouts in that round are multiplied by the top slot value. Cash Hunt appears on 2 segments, triggering on average once every 27 spins. The mechanic gives players an active role. A large grid of 108 symbols appears on screen, hiding multipliers behind them. Each player aims a crosshair at the symbol they want to reveal and clicks when ready. Every player at the table makes their own independent choice and reveals their own symbol. The Cash Hunt is the only Crazy Time bonus where different Players at the same table can receive different multipliers from the same round. Multiplier values in Cash Hunt range from small amounts up to values that can exceed 100 times when top slot is applied. The player interaction element makes Cash Hunt the most engaging bonus for many players. Pachinko appears on 2 segments, triggering on average once every 27 spins. A physical puck is dropped from the top of a pachinko wall, a pegboard structure, and bounces through the pegs before landing in a multiplier slot at the base. Multiplier slots range from small values up to a double slot. If the puck lands on double, all multiplier values on the board are doubled and the puck is dropped again. This doubling sequence continues until the puck lands on a numeric multiplier rather than double again. Top slot multipliers on the pachinko segment apply to the final puck result. Crazy Time appears on 1 segment, the rarest bonus, at approximately once every 54 spins. The Crazy Time bonus takes players to a separate virtual wheel hosted by a cartoon presenter. The wheel has 64 segments showing multipliers and 3 colored flapper positions, green, blue, yellow. Before the wheel spins, players choose which colored flapper they want to track. The wheel spins and all 3 flappers point to different segments simultaneously. Each player's result is determined by the flapper they chose. If any flapper lands on double or triple, all multipliers on the entire wheel are doubled or tripled, and the wheel spins again. This doubling and tripling chain can repeat multiple times, compounding the wheel's multiplier values with each additional spin until a flapper lands on a numeric multiplier. A 50 times top slot multiplier applied to a Crazy Time bonus, where the internal wheel has been doubled twice and reaches a 400 times. Multiplier segment produces the 20,000 times maximum win. Crazy Time is the lowest frequency bonus and the game's highest ceiling event. The RTP, what you need to know. Crazy Time's RTP varies by bet position and is lower than many other live game shows. Number bets return approximately 95% over the long run. Coin flip returns approximately 95.95%. Cash Hunt returns approximately 95.27%. Pachinko returns approximately 94.43%. The Crazy Time bonus bet returns approximately 94.41%. These figures are below Ice Fishing Live's 97.10% RTP across all positions and below many slot alternatives. Understanding this before you play means you are entering the game with accurate expectations. Crazy Time is a lower RTP game than Ice Fishing Live or European Roulette. The appeal is the visual entertainment value, the bonus round variety, and the 20,000 times maximum win ceiling, not mathematical efficiency. The number 1 strategy for beginners. The single most important strategic principle for Crazy Time beginners is this: cover the wheel's most likely outcomes while maintaining small exposure to the bonus positions, and read the top slot display before every spin. Here is exactly what that means in practice. Cover number 1 as your primary bet on every spin. With 21 segments out of 54, number 1 is the most likely outcome of any round and produces consistent small returns that sustain your session bankroll between bonus events. Add a small stake on coin flip. 4 segments means it triggers frequently, and even modest coin flip returns contribute to session stability. Keep your Cash Hunt, Pachinko, and Crazy Time bets small. These are low-frequency events with high ceilings, and sizing them at 5% to 10% of your per-round total keeps you exposed to the bonus upside without depleting the bankroll across the many spins between triggers. Before every spin, check the top slot display. If the top slot has assigned its multiplier to a bonus segment, particularly Crazy Time or Pachinko, that round has elevated ceiling potential. If the top slot multiplier landed on number 1 and your number 1 bet is active, that is a spin where a common outcome pays at a multiplied rate. The top slot information changes the value of the current round before the host touches the wheel. Use it every time. Set your session floor before the first spin. Stop at 50% of your starting bankroll, regardless of session narrative. Set a win target. Stop if your balance reaches 150% to 200% of your start. Crazy Time sessions can produce dramatic bonus sequences quickly, and having a defined point at which you bank a good result is what converts a session win from a temporary balance spike into a secured outcome.